such a beautiful animal.
Lovely.
It's strange that it's not strange, but it's a pity that it has a bad reputation.
Yeah, I can say it's hyena. It's one of the species. Most of people, when you camp out in wild, you have to watch out for it. For special people that are snoring, they have to watch out for hyena. You will never ever camp out in wild while you snooze out into the bush. You attract hyena, you might lose your face from hyena, because if you snooze, you look like you're dead. Hyena will come and bite off your face or your nostrils off.
Is that true?
It's true. It's true.
So if you go out and camp in the bush, you might be
Yeah, you have
eaten
to.
by hyena.
Yeah, you must be careful. If you snooze, you attract hyenas.
That's funny.
And the reason why they get attracted with snores, when the animal dies, same as people snoring, you know. So a hyena has to finish that particular animal because it's dying. But I mean, their duties, I mean, out in wild, the hyenas to eat anything that might be die here, is to clean out in wild. So if you snores, you look like you need someone to finish you. So hyena will come and help you.
Give you a hand.
It happens a lot. Yeah, I know some of the guys that been beaten by hyena losing their face by snoring. So I know myself, I sometimes know I will never ever go and tent and camp out into the bush with the tent. So I might attract hyena. I don't want to lose my pretty face. It's crazy. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, maybe still waiting for the youngster to get up. I mean, suckle, then the mother will go scavenge around the area, stealing meat from other predators and feed herself in order to provide a lot of meat. Then the youngster have to grow very quickly, otherwise they will be more vulnerable.
Do you know how young do you know how long the youngsters stay with the mother?
Period of up to 18 months. The youngster will stay with the mother at the same den. From 2 years, really, the youngster will become independent. When they reach up to 2 years, they will start to compound the whole pack. I mean, it could be the whole clan. When they go out for hunting, is where they start to learn all these activities and all experience of fighting with the other species when it comes to stealing meat and so on. When they get up to 2 years is where they're going to join the whole clan and go out hunting. And it's amazing because these guys, when they hunt, I mean, the information that they use, each and every individual from the clan itself, he have to take his own direction, going out, searching out into the bush, stay behind the leopard that it will be hunting, stay with the pride of lion that will be hunting. And as long as the pride of land doesn't have male, the hyena will be always behind that pride. If they do kill something, they'll signal the rest of the clan on that surrounding to come and join and help together to push those female lion off from the kill, and they can take off from the kill easy on that way. So you tend to see, if you look at the stick spread, they're always being alone. So hyena must be always behind them and have a lot of interaction with them, pushing one another, fight, and take off the meat from them and survive. It's how the hyena survive into the area where we are. It's amazing. If you look at East Africa, they survive another way around. Hyena, what they do, they hunt themselves. Lions scavenge from the hyena. Here, hyena scavenging from the lion. And the reason, because of lions into the area, they can really hunt well. It's very, very thick as savanna woodland for the lions to ambush, wait for the animal to come, or try to come behind, sneaking behind the animal. It's got a lot of chance to do that. For the survival of hunting for the lion is very, very high. 80% when the lion hunts into the area for a week, they can able to kill. But if you look at the hyena, it's a species that really need an open area. If they can spot an injured animal from the distance, they can all flock together and go and try to bring that particular species, which is very, very weak. Survival of the fittest, is how actually they do. even East Africa, where they select the weak animal, all of them, they chase that particular species or that particular animal that is weak until they bring it down. So here there's no chance. All the animals are fit. It's quite a lot of woodland. Although the animal is weak, you can't see because it will go always into the thick. Sometimes you can see animals standing still, not moving. Although it could be weak, you can't recognize that that particular animal is weak. And by that way, they have to stay behind lions and leopard, cheetah sometimes, and try to follow them behind. When they kill, they take over. Steal the meat off from them.
Looks very tight.
It's beautiful. Alex, what can we do now? It's getting dark. It's too late. I believe, why don't we drive Gary Main west?
Let's do that.
Lion Odud was coming from our neighborhood. I have that instinct. Something might happening around Gary Main. So let us go there and check. Maybe we might be lucky for a man lion crossing over into our area. So let's go there and have a look.
Do that. And you know, Gary Main, all the boundaries is always good for puff adders. You always seem to find puff adders on the road.
Snakes. I mean, spitting cobras, you remember,
yeah.
Spotted there. This wide road is more open and you can see better while you drive. Let us, guys, join us. Let us go there and check around Gary Main. We'll have a moment to change to infrared when we get to the Gary Main itself. Then we'll go into infrared camera. And we're going to try to check Gary Main up to the west and check if we can able to locate the line that we're giving audio from our neighborhood. Look like seems to be coming straight north.